Our house was built in 1922. It's in an architecturally sensitive area of Los Angeles. As you can see, we really needed to keep the vintage look, to keep the historically accurate look of the house. So when we went looking to replace the windows, we wanted to upgrade towards a more green footprint. We wanted to reduce our energy consumption so that we have the double pane windows, we have, zero draft, and the beauty of the original woodwork. One window in particular was one of our second floor bedroom windows. It's a unique design, to the house, and being as how we're in a sensitive area, we had to keep the exact design in order to comply with the historic preservation zone. So the engineer came out and he looked at it, and he wanted to put in one complete window, which would be the easiest way. But given the sensitivity of the building codes in this area, we had to talk to him about custom making the window to fit exactly the opening, but also to keep the molding in place, the dimensions in place. And it was great. He just said, okay, he understood, and he built it to spec, and went right in. It was perfect. We have neighbors who walk by, and they can't even tell that these are brand new windows. They are spot on reproductions. The amazing thing about the windows that we got from Renaissance is that the fit and the form is perfect. And the factory finish is flawless. The windows are actually perfect. They're probably the only thing in the entire house that are plumb and level and square. And the neat thing was that they came in, took measurements right down to the actual openings of the existing windows. They came in, they took out the old windows from 1922. They did it with a minimal amount of deconstruction. They slipped the new windows perfectly into the openings. They sealed it up with period replication of the molding, and it's seamless. It's a perfect installation. The whole thing about what's happening in historic parts of Los Angeles is that they're facing HPOZs, which is a historic preservation overlay zoning, which basically tells you what you can and cannot do to homes within a historic area. And the thing about it is that it's so new, the movement towards HPOZ, the whole preservation movement, that everybody's got all sorts of ideas of what you can't do, but nobody presents a solution. So you say, I'm going to change my windows, but nobody says, if you can change your windows, here's somebody who can do it perfectly. They just say, oh, well, you can't put in vinyl. You can't put in aluminum. So our idea was to find somebody who makes wood windows, period reproductions, take out the old windows, put in the new windows, and it's flawless. It's an accurate reproduction of the existing windows, so it fits perfectly with the time frame of the house, fits in perfectly with the historic preservation overlay zone, and the look and feel of the entire neighborhood. In addition to being, perfect historical reproductions, the great thing about it is you keep the look and feel, but you upgrade to the 21st century in terms of reducing your overall energy consumption because they're double paned. They also can have a low E film applied to them in the factory, which reduces glare, UV bleaching of your fabrics, of your draperies, of your furniture. It's absolutely fantastic. The seating of the window framing is airtight, so there's no draft. You're saving on heating in the winter, you're saving on cooling in the summer. It's absolutely perfect. At this point, we're about 50% of the way through our renovation of our 1922 house. We've got half the windows that we need to replace already put in and installed. We're definitely going to go with Renaissance windows because there's nobody else in league with them. The thing about Renaissance windows was that from the very first time I called, everybody had a great attitude. Everybody was happy about what they do. This is what they live and do. This is exactly, their aim. And now they're branching out to the historic properties of Los Angeles. And there's nobody else doing that. It's perfect for us.